5 things you can do to become a non-executive director of an ASX-listed company. I'm Greg Robinson from the board and CEO practice at Blenheim Partners. We are regularly asked, how does one become a non-executive director of an ASX-listed company? Today, I'm going to share from our experience 5 things you may wish to consider. Firstly, to begin with, ask yourself, what value would I add to an ASX-listed company board? You have to know this before you do anything else. Know your 2-minute elevator pitch. And as an example, that may include your international experience or your exposure to emerging markets, your experience in a growth environment, or your experience in particular companies or industries, undertaking transition from the adoption of new technology, such as AI, or working through a complex restructure. Secondly, it would be helpful to undertake a company director's course to freshen up on current governance standards and guidelines. It is worth noting that many chairs require board members to stay up to date with relevant and contemporary matters. However, mindful of the need for independent thought, not groupthink. 3, you need to develop your target lists. These lists can be broken down into an ASX company list, where you examine the companies, the tenures, and diversity of the director composition. Do your skills match any potential gaps and any future vacancies? Then create lists of people you know, especially the ones on the relevant boards, and people on these boards that you should know, which lead us to the next point. Network vigorously. The aim of the exercise is to identify people on the former list to introduce you to someone from the latter. It is a focused effort and will require coffees, lunches, dinners, and industry or boardroom events, so be prepared to ask for help. Better introductions usually happen through third-party recommendations. And finally, get yourself known by us. Blenheim Partners is one of only a handful of search firms that have a board practice of any presence and reputation. We are also a retained search firm, which means we are engaged by organisations. They are our clients. So for those seeking to build or add to their board portfolio, please feel free to forward your CV and draft a note about what you're seeking to achieve. We will make contact when we have the appropriate mandate that matches your skills and experience. If you are a chair and are considering making changes to your board and would like a deeper understanding of what we are seeing across the boardrooms of Australia, please contact the Blenheim Partners Board and CEO practice. If you are seeking some broader insight, please visit our website, and thank you very much for watching.